Hello and welcome to the AFL Auto Blend 3D car creation channel. This is the next in a series of tutorial episodes I'm doing on the 1905 Star Gordon Bennet racing car. This is where we left it last time. We'd shaped the front, we'd added a cylinder in the back for the fuel tank, so I'll jump into that at first, just to put a simple edge loop in, drag it across, get it close to the end, and get it more to the shape of a cylinder. So get rid of the modifiers or minimize them. So just to take a quick look at where we are. This episode I want to get this shape correct all the way to the back there. Yeah, I want to get that shape done. Bit of thickness to the panel, and get the drum a little bit. I might do something on the drum. But get the overall shape to a better point at first. So let's see where we get to. I like to keep these videos, I don't want to get any more than 20 minutes. I think it bores everybody, so I'm going to keep them fairly short. Anyway, let's get into it. So that's an object on its own, so we click into object mode, click into this, go to the top view just to get our bearings, see where we are. Press Ctrl I and hide the rest of the things. So all we've got is this at the moment. So let's get this shape a little bit better. So this I think goes, the seat sticks out, so this needs shortening to match with that. So go into edit mode, and let's minimize the modifiers. This needs to come right the way back, so I'm going to join these two. So M at last, join these two at last, these two, press the M key at last, and finally this one M at last. Okay, so we want all these vertices in line. So what I'm going to do is go into wireframe mode, go to the top view. I'm going to select, so press B on your keyboard, highlight the whole lot, and we're going to scale this in to 1 point. So we've got basically everything in line. So what do we do here? So are we okay with that line? Let's do it to that line. So press the shift key, unselect it, then reselect it. So it's your target point. Go into top view and make sure that your number, that's it. Right, so press S, X and 0. So that's pulled. I'm just going to pull it out a little bit because we look like we're sort of encroaching on this. I want this fairly flat. I think it tapers slightly, so let's move this. That looks good. That looks okay. So I'm going to taper this slightly, so press Control, Shift, Alt and S. So we're going to shear it in the X-axis. Press X. Just shear it out a little bit. Hold your Shift key and press it down to get finite movement. And here we are. Okay, so press Z, go into solid mode. So if we look at side view, that's where we are. Let's tidy these up, bring them in, straighten them up. Okay, we've got a reasonable amount of vertices here. I'm quite happy where these sit, so just move that up a bit. Move that up a bit. Okay, so Z, wireframe. This obviously, we're looking at the vehicle. Wheels obviously stick out there, so we've not got any cutting in to do, so that's good. So we're going to top view. Now I want to unhide the rest of it. So go into object mode, press Alt and H. Right. So what have we got? Press Z and go to solid mode. That's the chassis, so we'll hide that. We don't need the cylinder, so we'll hide that. So that's looking kind of good. So next part is to highlight this, go into edit mode, grab this line, go into top view, make sure that your mirror modifier is on and that you've enabled clipping, and simply press E and X, E and X, and just drag it all the way in until it locks into place. Let's hide this. So what have we got? Right. Next thing is to add some thickness to these. So click the top vertex there, press Control and click that. Okay, so we've highlighted that. Now this is just a bit of guesswork. So E, X, and just bring it in. That's far too much. So go to about there for now. We'll see where we are with the images later on. So that's the start of now I want to put a floor in. I think the floors, don't think I've got many images regarding the floor. I think looking at it, it dives down there. Then I presume it's fairly straight. Let's see if I can find any more images. So again, make sure that you've got plenty of images. Let's let's go into thumbnails. Now I don't know if we've got any that shows the interior. This one does by the looks of it. So I was wrong there. The floor goes down and then up towards the steering wheel area. Okay. So to achieve that, so it goes up from this point here, so I need a loop cut there to correspond with that top vertex. So if I press 3, go into wireframe mode, press Control and 3 to get to the other side, so it gives us a view on the back end, and then we'll simply put a loop cut in here, put a loop cut in here, bring it across, align it with the row on the left, so you press E, so align it with the view on the left, come all the way up to you're about there, click, then click that one, so you want that one and the other one, and press M to merge them, and at the first. Okay, so we've got that line in. So that was wrong, I should have been merging it with that one. So I'm going to press Ctrl and Z to go back a stage, press it again, go back another stage. Highlight a vertex, highlight one of the vertices, press the dot, full stop on your numpad, that takes you, that magnifies the view. Click that and that, press merge, and at last, that's better. Okay, so the floor looks like it's a bit of a continuation of this, so what I want to do is let's see what I want to do it. So I'll grab this line, I think. I'm not sure how either. Right, let's put a floor in, like so. Right, I'm going to get rid of the disable the viewing of the blueprints. Okay, and we can fine tune this. So, what do we want? I think we want that and that. Now what we want actually is to, thinking about it now, go to the top view. Go to the top view. This now is, so highlight these and press H, let's hide them. What we want to do now is to put some loop cuts on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is simply knife it across. So K, highlight that, move it a little bit, press C so it constrains the all lot, then press enter. So that's the first one. Repeat the process on this one, bring it across, press C, constrain the angle, click on that one, press enter. Same again, K, click on here, C, click on there, press enter. And lastly this one, that one, so press 7, so K, let's have a look. Okay, there, bring it across, press 7 to go, no, press C. I have to straighten this up. Go to top view. Make this one the active element, which it is. Press S, Y and 0. Okay. So where are we in terms of, I think that looks good. So this comes down, and I think that goes to under the seats. So let's just get our bearings. So there's the seat. So yeah, so it slopes down here, and I think I'm just wondering now, I think our front is incorrect. Let's get shots of these. So X and delete vertices. Going to 3. Same with this one. X and delete vertices. 3. Drag this one down. Because this is the line. This is the line of the front. Now, as you can see, this side, the interior line goes higher, so I'm going to come down here. That doesn't look right to me. The steering wheel on this looks a hell of a lot higher than here. Let's see what the other views give us. So that certainly looks lower, and that looks higher. So I think we were right in the first instance, so press Ctrl Z. This is where blueprints sometimes give you the wrong either wrong view. Right, so we've got back now. Just press Control Z a few times just to get yourself back to where we were. What I want to do is to copy these. Control D, sorry, Shift D, and copy them, and then move them in the x-axis and take them out to the middle. That's what I want to do. Then simply grab this one, this one, this one. So this one, this one, this one, this one. Press F. Press. Now we know that we don't need these two, so press X there. X and delete the vertices. Look at the side view. Let's see where we are. So just looking at the see where we are with the images. So there's the seat area, so we know that goes down here. So let's take these two across. So press E and X, take them all across till they join. So we'll get in somewhere. And this is what it looks like. It looks like it comes down. Probably actually straight from there. So I'm going to join these two together. Press M and at last. And then simply this one and that one, and press S, Y, 0 there, S, Y, 0, press return key. Now we want this and this, and extrude this in the y-axis, sorry, in the x-axis, so X, until they join. I'm just seeing if that's enough foot room there. Yeah. For now, we'll just join these up. So there, there. Press F. All right. This seems to be a lot lower on the real car than what we got here. No. So I'm going to resculpt this, I think, but not necessary in this episode. So if I press Z and go into solid mode, that's where we are. Highlight, so press the A key, then press Shift and N to recalculate the normals. So we've got the beginning here of a body and shape here, and for the purpose of this, let's just click in here, press F, press F, again highlight the whole thing and press Shift and N. To recalculate the normals, put on the shrink wrap, now I think there might be some double vertices there, so press mesh, clean up, match by distance. Not sure if there's any. Get rid of this. I want to tidy up some of the mesh before I stop. So we've got a face here we don't want. Let's go to faces. We don't need that face and that face. So press X, delete faces. Let's have a look now, see if there's any faces we don't want. No, that's fine. So I think what we're going to do in the next next episode is to reshape this, because this just, the blueprints just don't look right at all to me. I think this should come down more of a curve around here to about there and then up. So if we look at the blueprints, yeah, this blueprint's wildly out, I think. It just doesn't look like it, does it? So what I'm going to do is come all the way down here and then bring this up higher so that the side there marries in with the corner of the bonnet, which is probably actually this line here. So if I model to this line and then come down at more steep an angle here, I'll just reshape that in the next episode. It's no big deal really. Okay, so again we've done a bit, hell of a lot more to do, but we're starting to get there. I think what this is, so I've got some doubling up. So this line here, let's just tidy this up before we go. So this one, right, let's see what we are. That looks a right mess. Right, going to wireframe. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, and X delete faces. Right, now let's press 7, solid. That's better. Okay, we'll sharpen all this up. We'll sharpen it up with a series of loop cuts, but I want to get that shape correct first, and we'll tidy this up a bit, and the petrol tank, give that a bit more shape. I mean, it looks elliptical there, but it is actually round. And we'll start detailing it. Probably do the chassis after that. and then the radiator. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope to see you all in the next episode. I know it's tedious, but as you can see here, there's a bit of artistic license required. Thanks very much. Thanks for watching. Bye.